litigants have been urged to respect the courts and accept judgments made by judicial officers. This comes after 7 judges were victims of intimidation by litigants of cases they presided over last year. Chief Justice Luke Malaba revealed this in his remarks at the official opening of the 2024 legal year. Our correspondent Sharon Munjenjema gives us more.
The role of the judiciary in entrenching constitutionalism. That is the theme guiding the legal sector this year. The Chief Justice has warned accused persons and respondents of cases before courts to respect judgments passed. This was part of a statement at the opening of the 2024 legal year. This comes after some judges were intimidated by litigants last year.
They raised unfounded allegations of corruption, threatened and attempted to intimidate judicial officers who would have made decisions against them. At the last count, 7 judges had fallen victim to the vile misinformation and attempted intimidation.
Even the judicial officers were also urged to uphold constitutionalism in their conduct. About 6 judges have either been fired or resigned in the last 3 years due to misconduct, and this year the Chief Justice has warned that the Judicial Service Commission will not hesitate to take disciplinary action against any judicial officers who behave unethically.
Now, Acting President Dr. Constantino Chiwenga has applauded the multi-agency teams from both government and the private sector for a successful rescue operation which saved 15 trapped miners at the Metalon gold-owned Red Wing mine in Penalonga, Manicaland province. The acting president said President Mnangagwa, who keenly followed the rescue efforts, has directed the Ministry of Mines and Mining Development to investigate this disaster so that government can draw necessary lessons and adopt appropriate measures to improve safety in the whole mining sector. He said government is determined to ensure that impressive growth in the mining sector is underpinned by safety standard of the highest order. Government has launched the Operation Chenesa campaign, which will be enforced for the next 3 weeks to clear illegal dump sites in the capital. That could just be the big starting point in the drive to end cholera. The campaign was partly necessitated by increased new cases. In the last 24 hours, 264 new suspected cases and 3 suspected deaths were recorded. We get more in the following report.
In the past few weeks, cholera cases have been on the rise. This has been partly a result of poor waste management, among other factors. In the last week of December alone, 21 people succumbed to the disease. Government decided to step in.
Now, South Africa's Border Management Authority has embraced the separation of traffic concept to speed up the flow of traffic as the festive season winds up. Separate workstations for private cars, trucks, buses and pedestrians have seen eased flow at the Beitbridge border post, saying nearly 120,000 have trooped back into South Africa through the Beitbridge since January 1.
We started with around 10,000 individuals that we were processing into South Africa, and that number kept on escalating towards the end of the week. We were sitting at around 20,000 individuals per day that we were facilitating.
Hippo Valley says the sugar industry is likely to miss its forecast for the 2023-24 season of 409,300 tons due to delays in cane delivery by private farmers. The season was characterized by logistical challenges emanating from changes to cane supply agreements as well as intermittent mill breakdowns due to non-availability of certain spares. To minimize the amount of cane carried over the following season, Hippo Valley Chief Executive Officer Aidan Mere said the company had extended the milling season while implementing a revised cane delivery plan to catch up with some of the lost milling capacity. Zimbabwe Motor Rally rider Ash Thixton bounced back from a difficult stage 2 at the 2024 Dakar Rally to finish in 39th position at the end of stage 3 on Monday. Thixton, who started the world's most grueling rally race in 105th place and improved to 44th, had fallen back to 50th following a crash in stage 2. But he put that behind him on stage 3, placing him in the top 40 as he continues to find his feet in his maiden Dakar.